There are a few places in China that are considered to be a must-visit spot on anyone's first-time travel itinerary, and one of those places you and I are visiting today. Welcome to the magical place of Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, which we are gonna be exploring today for the first time. And with that, the good, wow! But also the not so good.
Oh, this is truly horrible. Oh God.
More on that later. Visiting this place is like stepping into another world. A place where the boundaries between reality and fantasy blur, and where nature's wonders leave you in awe. It's so beautiful that it actually inspired Hollywood movies, and you will soon see why. We are starting our journey in the district of Wulingyuan, where I have arrived to the evening before and where you will likely stay as well. This is more or less the base level hub for all the tourists visiting the national park. You will find lots of hotels here, restaurants and a lovely night market where I've tried myself at whatever this is.
Oh, it smells nice! It's flying everywhere!
From here, you have a direct access point to the Zhangjiajie National Park entrance. There is more to the logistics of it all, but we will get to that later. It is a packed day, so I need to get up early, but not even the smell of fresh coffee helps here. I am really not a person that likes to wake up too early. Eventually, I made it out though with a second coffee and went straight to the queues. Because with this park growing in popularity, there are a lot of people here as well. As usual, everything is super digital here in China, and my passport details are fetched with the scan of my face, and with that equally my ticket is fetched. Magic.
That is so cool. China lives in 2055. So there are two ways up. One of them is a cable car and the other one is the famous elevator. We went for the elevator. Both of them have a similar long queue. It is now like 9:30 a.m. and it's pretty packed, but not too packed. And we're gonna be heading up to both of them via bus. So that's what the queue is for now. I'm not sure how long the bus ride is, but let's see together. Cheers!
The bus comes frequently, so we are already boarding.
The bus drivers here are on point. Immediately full gas on the corner. Everyone is like whoosh to the one side. Oh gosh. Okay, we are going up the mountain. The bus is pretty packed. Every seat is taken, but no one is standing, so I think they really make sure that everyone has a seating seat because they drive like Schumachers. So if you don't sit, you're gonna fly. We made it to our station, but only with difficulties because everything is in Chinese, all the announcements. So we didn't quite know where to get off because people went off at different stops, but this seems to be the right one.
And there it was already inside, the Bailong elevator, which is the world's tallest outdoor elevator, standing at 326 meters. What I didn't know though is that between us and the elevator there were still quite a lot of stairs. But all that climbing is quickly forgotten with the first glimpse onto the mountains.
It is really impressive already, and we are just seeing them from the bottom at the moment. Let's get onto that lift. See them properly from the top. By the way, I got lots of snacks, lots of water with me, but already here at the first station, water stand, snack stand, all the food. You don't need to bring much with you, you can buy anything here. I'm not sure what the prices are though, but let's find out later when I actually need to buy something. Even coffee you can buy here.
Another ticket checkup point and tunnel later.
This is like walking to the Great Wall of China and back, I feel like, to get to this elevator. So far we had a bus, stairs, another passport check, and now all this walking path, but it's all very organized, you know. At any given point I feel like I know where to go, I know what to do, and it makes it very easy, even for people that don't speak English, to understand what's happening around you. So now I'm just hoping that the queue for the lift itself is not that long. Fingers crossed.
We made it! And the elevator is fully out of glass. It's a win-win here, because this ride up is gonna be a nice one.
Wow! So beautiful! Wow, the effect of having like this grey wall and then the mountains is, wow, spectacular. And we are so close to them. You can really see like the whole structure of them on the side, everything around us. We are so high up. We've been like what? How long was that? 60 seconds?
The speed is actually approximately between 66 to 92 seconds depending on operational conditions. This translates to an average speed of about 5 meters per second.
And now we are on the viewpoint! So many speakers around me, so many tour groups, so many flags. Now, first viewpoint, had so many people, I couldn't see anything. But I think everyone comes out of the lift and then they go all straight to the same viewpoint, which is why it's so packed. I'm sure we can find another one. To navigate around the park, we are using a map. And according to that map, we need to jump now on a bus, which is this queue right here for. And with that bus, we're gonna get closer to the Avatar Mountain spot where you see it from the top with your own eyes. I'm so excited to see it already. And everything seems so logically organized. Like once you have your hands on that map and somebody draws you out the path, you know where to go, you know when to take a bus and where are the spots to visit.
Miss Jella.
Oh, thank you.
Me. Can I take a photo with you?
Yes,
Thank
let's
you.
take.
You're so beautiful.
Oh, you too.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So cute.
Everything here runs smooth like butter, with all the commute options being thought through already. And so is this bus, because the park area is actually massive. That wasn't quite clear to me before coming here. So any help we get with movements around here is very much appreciated.
On the bus now, and he presses the gas, and we are flying. As we arrive to the next stop, guess what we find? Food, of course. There is so much food here. Honestly, on this distance of finding like such a variety of things to eat, it's like Chongqing style here. Really, like you don't need to bring anything. Even a cucumber you can buy here, like a full-on cucumber. Whoa, you guys, there's a full-on food court in here. Look how much food there is. Even fresh food, everything baked, everything cooked. Oh, wow, so much food, so much bread. Oh, that looks nice. That is a fresh oven that he has here. That's so cool. Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao. Is it just watermelon?
Yeah.
Only watermelon? No sugar? No sugar. How much is one?
13.
13?
Okay.
Can I get one? One? There?
Yeah.
Or here.
Yeah.
Shishi.
Still.
Thank you. Oh my god, I think it's human chairs. Wow, I think they carry you up in this. That is interesting. This is so nice. So refreshing, really cold, really watermelony. I think I see such a good spot. Whoa. Oh my lord, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is impressive. These are the mountains on the very top. Wow, that looks so nice. I feel like I'm in the movie. I feel like I'm in the Avatar movie. Oh my god. I cannot believe that I'm actually seeing the mountains in person. I thought that everyone is just saying it, but it is really the case. It is so beautiful to just look at them, how they stand up from earth, so pointed, so sharp, in this shape of just being a pillar is really, really impressive. How do they even stand like this? Like, how does that physically work? Because it looks like they have like very little foundation for that height of a mountain. And there are 3,000 of them, more or less, here in this area, which means all of the site is like a stone forest, as it is known. And look at that, they have trees growing on top of the mountains. Another question that I have, how does that work? It's just together with the greenery on the top and then this brownish, grayish stone. It's just magic. It's just magic. And this is exactly the reason why all these Hollywood producers came here and thought, you know what, let's make the Avatar movies. Because you can't come here and not want to make it a movie. It feels like a movie. And the good part around these mountains is that you have lots of observation platforms like this one, and then over there this whole area. So you will most definitely find a section for yourself to take pictures. And although it gets crowded and there are lots and lots of people, it is very managed and everyone gets their own time and everyone is very like waiting, not pushing. I really like that. Now, one thing you can also do here is you can hire someone to fly the drone for you. So not your drone, they have their own drone, they fly it and then they send you the footage, and this is ideal because you don't have to bring your own drone, or if you don't have one, you can just get drone footage of yourself.
These drone rentals run for 98 yuan from what I can see and are quite popular. China is really like the kingdom of drones, so seeing drones here used in touristic places like this just feels natural.
Now, one other thing you can also hire here is your personal photographer. He always stands under an umbrella, has a professional camera, and he like tells you all your poses. You see, he's like, do this, do that. You get nice pictures with him though.
By the way, these videos take a lot of time to produce, so your support is very much appreciated. If you're enjoying this video, please be sure to hit that like button to support me and so that other people can find it as well. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my other videos around China.
In case you haven't noticed it yet, but probably you have, there is a lot of walking here to get to all the viewing points. We today are only visiting kind of the more famous ones, but you can come here with the full hiking equipment, hiking shoes, hiking sticks, everything, and just really go through that whole area days. This is how huge it is.
Towering sandstone pillars, some reaching over 200 meters in height, are the result of millions of years of erosion, creating a forest of stone that seems to defy gravity. The moist, year-round climate contributes to the dense foliage that surrounds these pillars, adding to their incredible beauty. It's really a surreal moment to see such a unique landscape that you can't compare to anything else that can be right in front of you.
In case you're wondering if you're really craving stinky tofu while you're here at the mountains, well, guess what? Any of the selling points sell you stinky tofu, and I can't with the smell. I know it's a delicacy, I know people like it, and I respect that, but honestly, for me, the smell is a lot. We have found the Avatar Mountain, the most famous one. Look how it's standing there, like you see it. You see that it is so special. All of them are special, but this one is just super duper special. And there's like a little picture here, how it looks like when it's a cloudy, rainy day, and that is really out of this world magical.
Of course, if there was a spot here to spend a lot of time on pictures, this was the one. And look what I found!
Lots of people are renting the local outfits for a little bit of a photo shooting here. So I wonder if I should also do that. That should look really, really nice, and they look so pretty in these outfits. Anyone from like elderly women to kids to anyone really taking the outfits here. And I think it's such a cool idea to do. They have like a whole selection of outfits here. And look at that, so many people have already rented one. I want to know what is the price. I think it is 20 yuan. For how long? I wonder for how long? I will ask them. How long can I rent it for?
40元。你拍好了给我。
Give me the picture you have taken. I don't know what that means. So I'm going for it. It's 20 yuan to rent one, and it's already starting. Ready? I'm ready! Oh my god, my hand! Look at here!
this dress and me, we were really just in one element.
It's photo shooting time!
But it is just so much more fun to take pictures with someone than alone, at least for me.
I love my outfit. It's so like musical. All I can hear like shaky, shaky. And look how pretty it looks like. I wonder if this is like the traditional outfit of the people in this area or where. My backpack doesn't suit my outfit, but it's like a little... Now, these were probably the best 20 yuan I have spent so far in China. I wonder if like people wear this on like a daily basis or for special occasions. Let me know in the comments below, like at what points would you wear this beautiful outfit? Because I can walk in this all day, every day. It's over! I'm so sad! Wow, that was heavy on my head. As usual with WeChat or Alipay, 20. Just below the point where we have been, there is a bridge, and from here I feel like there's an even better viewpoint on the famous Avatar mountain, because look how you can fully see it from here. You can see the bottom of it. It is super duper thin on the bottom, and then it gets like thicker as it goes, and around it you just see greenery and trees. I think this is what makes it so special. Like everything is a bit further away in the same similar shape, but this one is just like in the middle of it all, like a little king of the forest here. Now the next stop is over 800 meters away, and it is a very, very special bridge. So excited to see it. Let's get there and then I'll tell you more about it. Come. Now, as we are walking to the next point, I saw a little like pond, and there are a lot of goldfish. I mean, some of them are also yellow and black, but I see also a shop here with fish. So I'm not sure what is happening. Is it like you buy a fish and you release it? Or is it like some spiritual, religious thing? What does it mean? I mean, let me know in the comments below. There are some instructions here, but everything is in Chinese. So apparently I've just read on this sign that the view that I'm seeing here equals the view on the 100 yuan bill, but I'm 2 weeks in China and I still haven't seen cash even once, so I can't tell you how the 100 yuan bill looks like, but I guess it looks like this view of the mountains over here. I actually heard that lots of the pictures on the yuan banknotes are representing some sites in China, and yet again I love that everywhere in China you see tourism being promoted, even on their own currency. So on the posters and any stations and like ad places where you would expect some ad, you just see tourism, 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 and that is impressive to have that everywhere so deep in the culture. I almost banged my head. Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao. What's your name? I'm Rita. Luanjie? So beautiful. Very beautiful name. Bye bye, baby. Oh, you're so cute. Oh. So back to the point, this right here is the natural bridge. You can see it right there. It looks so special, but I think the more special part for me is how deep like this view from under the bridge is. It looks like it's gonna go like kilometers down. I'm not sure how deep these mountains are. I know they are very, very tall, but this with the bridge around it is just a spectacular sight and really, really mesmerizing to look at. And obviously the natural formation of having a bridge here from nature is just another example, the magic of this place. There is yet one key point that I haven't mentioned and that you need to know. This is of course a UNESCO World Heritage Site. How can it not be? I mean, it deserves way more medals than that, and it really deserves it because you have to get here. You have to see this with your own eyes, and even if it is just for a day or as much time as you have, this place needs to be on your itinerary. Whoa! This is really beautiful. Oh my lord, just look at the amount of red ribbons around. And as I understand it, I mean, from my research, I think it means that you can like make a wish or anything you want and you rib it around here and it's gonna come true, hopefully. And you can buy these red ribbons here, as far as I know. But look at that, just looking at it from here, well, it looks like I'm in a magical place. So this right here is the little shop where you can buy the ribbons, and in fact he has like a collection of ribbons there that each means something else. So you want one for love, you get that one. You want one for career success, whatever it is that you want, you get your specific ribbon, and then you add on something you can write on it as well. And it looks like really, really special because usually you would have love locks everywhere, but in here you have ribbons. There's a lot of traffic here. It's definitely a popular spot. Now, speaking about love locks, I actually also see them here. So you can, I guess, get a ribbon or a love lock, but the ribbons here, definitely the way to go. They are the ones that shine. Look at that perspective from here with the ribbons, the view, the greenery, it just matches. Wow, it doesn't end. I thought it's like just one little section, but look at that. It goes on and on and on. Wow. It's everywhere. So magical. There's like a whole little house, a red ribbon house. Ni hao. Wow. Wow, look at that. This is so cool. These are all people's wishes, people's prayers, and me in the middle. Oh gosh, look how low they're hanging. Like if I sit down now, that's me squatting. That's how low they are. They are everywhere. I've decided to come up from that section with the ribbons and get a corn, which costs 10 yuan. Okay?
Okay.
Shishi. The corn, it tastes like a potato. I'm not sure, it's a different kind of corn. It's way more like white, so not as yellowy as I'm used to. And the taste feels like I'm chewing a potato. It's really sticky as well. Really good though. Off we go to the next spot. And for that, we are going to be jumping on one of those buses. The good thing is that all transportation is included in your ticket. So when you buy like an entry ticket package, the buses are already in that. So you don't have to worry about buying for each bus or figuring that out as you go. Ni hao. If I don't throw up in this bus, it's a miracle. The driver is so fast on these buses. It just makes me actually so dizzy. I hope this ride is not too long. Woo! Shaking! It's a very shaky one. Now we are diverting a little bit off the route because we decided to jump on a cable car. There goes one already because it's fun to go on them, and since our ticket includes them, we thought why not try them out, because our following route is a lot of buses, a lot of walking, and there would be one cable car at the end, but maybe we can see amazing things from here, and we do! Wow! Now I really feel like I'm flying through the Avatar movie. Look at that. There we have the mountains, the cable cars, and we are just like sliding through it. Now
I think that if you have a little bit less time or you are happy to do like a little bit of a shorter route and mainly focus on the Avatar Mountain, I would recommend you to come up by this cable car at the start of the route. So kind of break a little bit the cycle, take this point right here, go up, and then basically you walk opposite direction of everyone else. So if you're coming early enough, you will have every single spot to yourself. And at the same time, you go up the cable car and you have this view as your first impressions, which I think is incredible because ours was a bus station. You know, it was amazing as well. And obviously we had the elevator, but if you start here, you go through the ribbons, the bridge, then the Avatar Mountain, and then you walk towards the lift. You come down via that, and then you have a nice little route with the top spots here. And after the beautiful cable car ride comes our favorite transport vehicle of the day, a bus. This is making me so nauseous. It is really, really bad. The driver of the bus is just driving so fast. I have to keep closing my eyes to not like physically see all these turns. Oh, very, very shaky ride. If you're getting seasick easily, this long ride is a hard one. I feel so bad after that bus ride. That is on another level. Now we are not sure where we are again. I mean, we were supposed to get off the bus at a certain stop and we asked the driver and then he said we need to continue further on, but it feels like we drove too far. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult if you don't speak Chinese, but luckily people are very helpful. Like if you ask them, they will always help you, but by yourself it's difficult to navigate. Okay, seems like we have arrived to the correct spot, which is Halong Park. Now, we are going to be walking down here to see what there is in general, but I think it is a little bit late in the day to do like a full-on exploration here. It is now 5:45 and I am really exhausted after that bus ride. But yeah, let's see what there is here. I think it looks already quite stunning. Look, it's really different nature around. Looks like a little forest and lots of stairs, so I will need to walk them back up again. Now it turns out that this park is actually quite a lot of walking and it looks beautiful from here. Everything is green, there are pathways for you to walk on. It just looks the place for a really good hike. And that unfortunately is not something that we have the time to do at the moment. It is 6 p.m. So unfortunately not today, maybe another day. But if you want to see that area, just take into account that it needs its own time. It deserves its own time because what we are seeing from the drone is simply stunning. It looks like a combination between a wild forest together with the mountains, and then there is water in the distance, which seems to be a lake, but not particularly sure what that is. It just looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm happy that we get to see it from the drone and from the distance here. Do you hear that? I have been hearing this all day, yet I can't see the animal that the sound belongs to. Please let me know what type of animal it is. Who is it? Is it a bird? Is it something else? Let me know, please, what animal it is, because I've been wondering all day already. Whoa. Whoa. That is amazing. A full day here, I feel like I'm in a way better position to talk about the best route to take when exploring this area. And when I was planning my trip, this was the most confusing part for me, so I hope this is helpful for you. But first of all, let's talk about the tickets and how to get them. Well, I thought it's gonna be very, very complicated and I need to book it somewhere ahead of time. It's not like that. First of all, you will need to book your tickets either via WeChat or with the help of your hotel. Both options are totally valid. If you book via WeChat, you can choose which parts you want to book or whether you want to book like a tour pass, which is the one that I would recommend you to get. If you are, I guess,
confident with speaking Chinese or familiar with this area, you might be cheaper off booking tickets one by one. So let's say you say, okay, I want to take one time the cable car, one time the bus, and just the entry price. This is going to be cheaper for you. But if you're a tourist like me and new to this area, you definitely want to take some kind of group package, because you don't want to be dealing with queuing somewhere, figuring out how to get the ticket on the go. And for that, we have booked a package that was roughly 450-ish yuan per person. I don't remember the exact price, but it was quite pricey. Now, this one allows you to enter the park 4 days in a row and take unlimited rides. Obviously, we are not going to be doing 4 days in this park, but it still gives you a little bit of peace of mind. And even if you decide to go twice on a cable car, or maybe the next morning just to come back to one of the points, this is possible for you. And of course, you can book that with your hotel as well. So once you arrive, they're very, very helpful, very friendly. They either help you to book it via WeChat yourself, so they don't push you to book like a deal. They can also help you to book like these one-by-one things that you can add on. So everything is possible once you get here. Don't stress about that point too much. The only thing you need to be aware of is that you need to book your ticket before 10 p.m. the day before. So as long as you're within that window, everything is fine for the next day. Now, let's talk about the routes that I have taken throughout the park. And there are actually 2 routes to take. Your hotel will probably help you out to one of these maps. And luckily, they are equally written in English, because I've seen these maps only in Chinese, and this is on a different level of difficulty. But this is quite helpful. And as you can see, there are colors on this map. One of them is pink, one of them is blue. Now, the blue route is, according to our hotel, the more popular touristic route. It is also a longer route. Both of these routes, according to our hotel, are manageable to do within 1 day, but it is a little bit rushed. So if you want to take it slow, probably 2 days or even longer than that. Then we have decided to actually go with the pink route on here. It is a little bit shorter and it focuses on, I guess, the key sites of this area, which is obviously the Avatar Mountain area, as well as this park where I'm at right now. And it combines a combination of buses and cable cars. I'm not going to go talking through each of these points, but one thing that you can know is that if you're staying in Wulingyuan, which you probably will be, because this is where the majority of the hotels is, you have an entry point to this area by walking distance. And from there, you're going to take a bus that is going to take you up to the famous elevator. And once you are up on that elevator, everything from there is kind of manageable, because you follow a route, you follow the people, you follow the buses, you point to people and they're always happy to help you. And this way you can navigate to the next spot on the map. However, if you want to take a little bit of a longer route with more things to do, you might want to take the blue route, because this one passes through a village as well, and you start your day with a cable car. However, the entry point to the cable car, to the blue route, is over here. So if you're staying in this area, you will need to commute to this area first. Now, I know this looks all very complicated, but once you're here, this is gonna make sense. And this is to know that you have multiple route options and you don't have to follow any of them. The Avatar Mountain section is in this area and you're most definitely gonna get there. So I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below and I will try to help you out with understanding the best route to take. And make sure to get your hands on one of these maps, because this is gonna be helpful. Now it is time to head back. I feel like we got the most we could out of this park. We saw a little bit and there's definitely lots more to see, so another reason to come back here one day. And now we are on the last bus out of here. Hopefully we're gonna still catch the cable car, but these are all last people here with us that are gonna get down. Ni hao. And guess what? He is pressing the gas. He wants to get home too. Oh, it's so fast. Oh. Press the brake on the corner. Now, about the opening times of this beautiful park and area, it is from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. At least at this time here in summer. Oh, this is why we are catching The last cable car now. Here's my friend again. Hello. How are you? Fine. Fine. You speak English well. You speak so good. You learn English? You were born? Borny? Shishi. This is my Chinese. Woohoo! Cable car for our sale! Yeehaw! Now that is now the last cable car for us that's gonna take us down. So let's enjoy the views from the top. Oh wow! Wow! Bus, of course, and I've just asked the driver if he can drive a little bit slower because I already want to throw up from the other buses. Not kidding you. This was my message to him. Ooh, Chinese, English. Hopefully, gonna get to the hotel in one piece. And while I'm still in one piece riding the bus back, I think this is a good point to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please hit that like button to support me and so that other people can find it as well. It really does help me and it means the world to me, literally. And don't forget to subscribe to join along on other China adventures. There's so much more to come and I would love to see you there as well. See you in the next one. Bye. Ta-da! I have found the viewpoint for the bridge. It is right there and the beauty of it is how... Why is he screaming so much? Gosh, so much hiking. I am sweating. Rising to look at.